Hello, and thank you for watching this video. My name is Chris Fata. I am one of the service technicians here at Gramco Business Communication, and today we're just going to go ahead and do a very quick walkthrough of live streaming services, how that works, and what that ultimately will look like for you at the end with the final product. So I want to actually start today by looking at your desktop. What has changed, what is different about it going forward, and just sort of what makes it different and than using regular Liberty. There's actually not terribly much of a difference. As you can see over here, we still have our Liberty folder. We're still using the Liberty program. I'm sure you're used to it coming in a little bit differently in the full screen view, but when we are going to be using the recording, we will be using this tiled view. In this tiled view, we have our Liberty and our two cameras. We're using a two-camera setup today. This can be done with one camera just as easily. Just so you know, you do not need to get the two. It can still be done with one, but we're going to show you what a two-camera setup looks like because there are a lot more options. There's a lot more you can do with two cameras. So, this program over on my right hand side is the OBS streaming software. This is what you will be using to upload to YouTube, to stream directly to YouTube. It's basically what takes our video and sends it out to YouTube. So when you're ready, Liberty will launch automatically just like usual. And then what we would do is we would double click this icon over here. This is the OBS streaming software. And then that will launch our program here. So when you're ready to begin your meeting, my suggestion is to first come over to OBS and hit this button right here, start streaming. What that does is that's now sending this video and this information out to YouTube. Once that's done, we come back over to here and we can start our recording just like normal. And Liberty is behaving as it normally would. Now I just want to show you very quickly what this will look like if you are online or if you're out in the world. As you can see, this is what we will see. It'll load right to YouTube. Right now it is taking a full screen shot of my desktop, which is why it looks like that. But what we can do is we can always go ahead and select which camera we want to use or we want to stream live. So when we are live streaming, we are only using one camera at a time. Liberty, on the other hand, is recording both of the cameras raw. All the information, all the data, it's recording both of those streams. But when we're streaming out live, we're using one camera at a time. And with a very simple push of the button on the keyboard, we can actually switch which camera we're actively using between 3 and 4, between 1 and 2. So like I said, just a push of the button 1, just a push of the button 2, and we continue to switch back and forth, which will, like I said, allow you to pick your best shot. Maybe if you do a two-camera setup, you'll want a wide shot of the dais that encompasses everything. That is our standard one-shot approach, and then normally when we do a second shot, it would be on some form of presentation area, a podium with maybe a display television, an interactive smartboard, something of that nature. So that is how that would work. Like I said, very easy to switch between cameras. It's just a push of a button and it will look just like this. There is a small 1-second black tick. That is just it switching between the camera feeds. So that is probably the only main downside, is that small little half second of black screen, but it picks up much quickly after that. When you're done with the meetings, just as easy to start it as it is to shut down. We are going to run it in the same order. We come back over here and hit stop streaming. That will stop our live stream, and then we go into Liberty and we can go ahead and stop that. So essentially these programs are run very similar, nearly almost identical. It's a very simple software to use. If you do have any other questions, anything more specific after watching this video, do not hesitate to ask your salesman. You will gladly get in contact with me, and I will love to answer anything further. In case, maybe there's something a little more specific you had in mind that I hadn't covered in this video. Also, if you do have questions, please don't hesitate to give the office a call, 973-773-8500. Once again, I've been Chris with Gramco, and thank you very much.